What's up, y'all? As you can see, I'm out here at the range again. I've been out here doing a bunch of jelly testing, and this one right here ought to be a pretty interesting 9mm one. As usual, the jelly contraption's on standby. We got the chrono out here. I got 2 blocks of gel. Now, I've done one test in this first block up here on some 380 rounds. I'll leave a link up above if you hadn't seen that, but the rest of the blocks are completely clear, and we're probably gonna need both of them for this test right here. And as y'all can see, the star of the show today is the Federal Premium Hydra Shok Deep 9mm 135 grain projectile. As you can see there, the Hydra Shok Deep's got the spear point down in the middle there. You can see here on the box, I don't know how clear that is, but that's exactly what they look like if they're performed like they're supposed to. I have tested these Hydra Shok Deeps in 380, and they are one of my top picks for a 380 round. I'll just tell you right now, they expanded just exactly like they were supposed to and got fantastic penetration. These things aren't meant to expand like real crazy, like $half size or anything like that. They're more along the lines of the Hornady critical duties, where you get enough expansion, but you can also get some barrier penetration, and you get a bunch of penetration in general. So I'm hoping the 9mm version does just as good. These were sent to me actually by Mike. So Mike, I really appreciate that. I did not have any of these and hadn't tested any yet, so I'm really looking forward to see what these do in the gel. Now, for the tools we're using today, for a shorter barrel, we're going to use my P365. This has got the 3-inch barrel in it, and then for a little bit longer one, we're using my P80 with just over a 4¼ inch barrel in it. But like I said, I'm hoping that these give us some good performance. Let me get everything set up and let's check them out. All right, y'all, let's see what kind of speeds we can get out of these rounds. I'm gonna do a 3-round average from each barrel length. I'm gonna start out with the 3-inch P365 first. .972, 964, and 977. So not too bad and definitely pretty consistent. Let's go down there and check the average. All right, so our 3-round average out of the 3-inch P365 was 971 feet per second. Even for a 135 grain projectile, I'd like to see a little bit more than that, but it is what it is. Let's get this reset and let's see what the P80 can do. All right, y'all, let's see what this extra 1¼ inch can do for it. I'm gonna do a 3-round average out of this one also. 1,035. I'm riding that extended lock all the time. 1,000. And 1,011, so a little bit faster. Let's check the average out on that. All right, so the 3-round average out of the P80 was 1,015 feet per second. And if you remember out of the P365, it was 971. So you're talking about what, 44 feet per second. That's all the difference we got with this extra 1¼ inch barrel. So 44 feet per second, that's less than 5% difference there. I don't think that's very significant, so I don't think that's gonna matter much in the gel. But let me get this reset and y'all know what time it is. All right, y'all, it's going deep jelly time. We'll put 1 round down into the gel out of each barrel length. We're gonna start out with the 3-inch P365 first. I got a little sloppy with my placement on this 380 test that's already in there, so this might be tricky, but we'll figure out a spot, I believe. All right, I think I went right beside of that 380. Let me go down there and make sure we can use that. All right, y'all, that thing did get into the previous wound channel just a hair. It just basically touched it, so that's fine with me because I can just tell by what I'm seeing down there, it performed just like it was supposed to. So let's try it out this P80. I'm gonna try to go low and to the right with this one without getting into the wood down there. I think I stayed out of the wood, but let me go down there and make sure. All right, y'all, let's check out what we got here. So on the top here, that's out the 365. The one on the bottom is out the P80. So as you can see, both of them decent wound channels, not the greatest. This one here is a little bit tough to see, but it's got its own wound channel. They just kind of touch size just a little bit right around in here, but both of them are completely separate. Nice spiral wound channel action on it, but the penetration is what gets these things every time. It's phenomenal penetration, and it's got pretty good expansion still for going that far. It looks like it's in this second block about 2.5 inches or so. I mean, it's got fantastic penetration. The P80 one down at the bottom, same kind of thing. The wound channel, for whatever reason, doesn't seem quite as big on this P80, but there is more expansion. I can just tell you now, just from looking in the gel. But comes in, same thing. Now, I didn't touch the bottom here, just so y'all know, that's the bottom of the gel, but the bottom of the board's a little bit further. It's kind of like a little bubble area there, so it definitely did not touch the bottom and went into the gel. This one here went into the gel probably maybe an inch shorter from the one out of the P365, but like I say, it did get more expansion. Now, as far as the penetration, this one out of the P365 went 18 3/4 inches, so fantastic penetration out of that one. The one from the P80 went 17.5 inches. So like I said, fantastic penetration on them and some good expansion, as y'all see here and when I pull these projectiles. All right, y'all, let's check out these projectiles. This one right here, that one's out to 365. This one's out to P80. Now, you can probably tell just by looking at it, the P80 did get a little bit more expansion, and the easiest way to tell is look from the side. You can see the P80 folded back more than the 365. Now, that being said, both of them did exactly what they were supposed to do. You see, they're really not supposed to expand much more at all, if any, than this, basically to the base of that little warhead they got planted on there. So they did exactly what they were supposed to do. So as far as material loss, I don't see any, but we'll check them out and see. So they both started at 135. The one out of the P365 is 135.2. The one out of the P80 is 135.4. So no loss from either one of those, which, like I say, you can't see anything in the gel. Now let's check out the expansion on them. I got a feeling these are going to be really close. The P80 is going to have a little bit more, but this P365, first off, 466, 465, and 461. So nice consistent expansion on that one. Now out of the P80, we got 493, 498, and 497. So again, very nice, very consistent expansion, and it did get a little bit more than out of the P365. But there you have it, y'all, the 9mm Hydra Shok Deep. I think these things perform fantastic. I'm a big fan of these rounds. Same with the Critical Duty. I hadn't had a lot of experience with Critical Duty up until recently. I started testing a bunch of them. I really like the penetration that these things get. These remind me a lot of the Critical Duty. They expand pretty much the same, like minimal expansion, but still adequate, but fantastic penetration, which in my opinion, that's right there under shot placement is enough penetration to get to your intended target. All right, y'all, that right there wraps up another nice performance from the Federal Premium Hydra Shok Deep. Like I said, this stuff performed pretty much exactly how I figured it would. When it comes to penetration versus expansion, I want a little of both of them, but penetration, in my opinion, is going to trump expansion every single time. If that projectile can't get to where it needs to get to, all the expansion in the world is not really going to make much difference then. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the performance of these down in the comments below. Are you a fan of the Hydra Shok Deep or the Critical Duties, these rounds to get a lot of penetration like this? Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. If you did enjoy this video, take a second, click that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you click that bell notification icon so you can get notified when I upload new videos. Y'all check out my affiliate links down below in the video description. It's a great way to support the channel and get something that you wanted or needed at the same time anyway. If you hit that Amazon link up first, if you're shopping through there anyway, you go straight through Amazon like normal from there, and anything you buy on the site, we get a kickback from them towards the channel. Same deal with those Axle links. If you need some really nice ear pro, hit those links up first. You can save a pile of money instead of going straight through their site. I appreciate all my Range Gang members for reaching out and hitting that join button, and every single one of y'all out there who show support by watching my videos, clicking that thumbs up, subscribing to the channel, and like I said, leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think about these Hydra Shok Deeps. I got a lot more good stuff coming y'all's way, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.